Hi everyone, in this video we are just going over question 19 of Des O'Neill's section 1, test 1. So in this unit we have a cartoon of a boy and a girl at a child daycare center, and you can see on the house it says childcare. And then the boy says, "I'd love to stay and play, but I've got to head to work so we can afford to send me to childcare." And then in the background, we see the two parents with the in the car, and both parents are dressed in sort of like professional work clothes, and they've both got fairly neutral expressions on. So the message of the cartoon is that. So what do we have in this language here? I'd love to stay and play, but I've got to head to work, so we can afford to send me to childcare. So what's been happening here? Sounds like the kid has overheard the parents saying something like, "We got to go to work to send little Johnny to childcare." So the child is copying the adult reasoning because clearly the child's not heading to work. He's getting picked up from daycare to go home. So he's not heading to work, but he's copying the adult's reasoning. And um, then he's judging and quite critical of the parents' motives. Why? To send me to childcare. Like they're working to send me. It suggests that they're just working to pay for childcare, which makes childcare seem pointless if the kid has to work to do it. Like if the kid has to go to work to pay for his own childcare, then it's a circular thing and it doesn't make sense. So the humor in the cartoon, it depends on the child making the sort of sarcastic, biting comment about his parents' choices. So with all that said, let's go through the answers. So A, the boy is grateful for the sacrifices his parents are making. No, there's no evidence of this here. Otherwise, he would say something like, they're my parents. I'm really grateful. They've just got off work um, because they're working really hard to send me to childcare, and I'm really grateful that they're doing it. Like he's not grateful, and also if he was, then it wouldn't really make a cartoon or be humorous. B, children can be uncomplimentary about their parents' motives. Yes, B is the correct answer. Why? Again, because the kid is just hearing, I have to go to work to send me to childcare. Um, he's been quite sarcastic about that, and it's kind of judging his parents' choices. So that's why the answer is B. C, parents see childcare as an opportunity for their children to socialize. I mean, yes, that's probably a factual statement, but it's got nothing to do with the cartoon. D, parents are unhappy with childcare but recognize it as an economic necessity. So the cartoon is not about parental unhappiness, it's about the child's perspective. So it can't be D either. So that's why the answer is B. So hopefully you can get there just from the answer, but if not, then you should be able to get there by eliminating A, C, and D. So this was a quick video, but I'll see you in the next video to go over the next set of questions.